Is it time to buy or sell ACHR Aviation stock? In this video, we will explore ACHR Aviation in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 16th of May, 2025, and now we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You certainly do not want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please be aware that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 12th of May 2025, our system has ranked ACHR Aviation as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of nearly 46.5% since we first recommended purchasing ACHR Aviation 5 days ago. This equates to an average return of approximately 9.3% per day since it was classified as hold accumulate. A score of 0 signifies that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the recent developments, we cannot ascertain the stock's next direction, as it could potentially move in either direction. The stock has broken through a remarkably wide and strong short-term upward trend, indicating an even more robust rate of increase ahead. Should there be any pullback, support can now be found at the level of $9.65, which may present a second opportunity for significant gains. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 13.88% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 42.20% to negative 17.37%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 106.90%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from 9.73% to 120.73% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $14.59 and $29.36. Our latest daily update for ACHR Aviation includes the headline: significant movements in ACHR Aviation Incorporated stock price on Friday, changing by 10.21% between high and low. The ACHR Aviation Incorporated stock price gained 9.11% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 16th of May, 2025, rising from $12.19 to $13.30. This marks the 8th consecutive day of gains. It is rare for stocks to achieve such a streak, and minor declines should be anticipated. On that last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 10.21%, moving from a day low of $12.63 to a day high of $13.92. The price has increased in 8 of the last 10 days and is up by 43.16% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume also rose on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 27 million more shares traded than the previous day. Overall, 69 million shares exchanged hands for approximately $921,170,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price recorded was $13.92, while the lowest was $2.82. Currently, the price is 4.45%, or 62 cents, below the 52-week high, and 28.49%, or $5.30, below the all-time high reached on February 18, 2021, when the price hit $18.60. ACHR Aviation is making significant waves in the aviation market, with its stock reaching new 52-week highs following its recent earnings report. Although there was no revenue reported, investor sentiment remains bullish. The company has recently been awarded the prestigious contract as the official air taxi provider for the LA28 Olympics, which is expected to enhance its visibility and credibility in the burgeoning electric vertical takeoff and landing sector. During Friday morning trading, ACHR shares surged by as much as 10.4%, reflecting strong market enthusiasm. In the first quarter of 2025, ACHR reported better-than-expected earnings, indicating a narrowing of net losses, which positions the company well as it gears up for commercialization later this year. Analysts are optimistic about ACHR's dual revenue approach, targeting both high-margin air taxi routes and defense applications. This strategic positioning could catapult Archer into a multi-billion-dollar player in urban air mobility over the next few years. The stock is nearing a critical juncture, with many experts noting the potential for further gains as it capitalizes on upcoming commercial launches. As investor interest grows, the combination of contracts, positive earnings surprises, and a focus on groundbreaking technology suggests that Archer Aviation is not just a short-term play, but could prove to be a solid long-term investment within the evolving transportation landscape. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 16th of May, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned ACHR an overweight rating with a hold action. On the same day, it was also reported that Needham gave ACHR a buy rating with a hold action. Earlier, on Friday, the 21st of February, 2025, Canaccord Genuity rated ACHR as buy with a hold action. On that same day, Raymond James rated ACHR as outperform with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 3rd of September, 2024, H.C. Wainwright reported a buy rating for ACHR with an initiate action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to Archer Aviation stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have also given the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Archer Aviation. Archer Aviation Inc. stock displays buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between the two indicators, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support is expected at levels of $10.73 and $8.26. A drop below either of these points will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Friday, April 4, 2025, and since then, the stock has risen 114.52%. Further growth is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, a buy signal is present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a strong technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 30 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 63 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 8 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 19 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 17 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 20 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 8 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 3 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Analyzing support, risk, and stop-loss for Archer Aviation. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level, with accumulated volume indicating levels of $11.84 and $11.16. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is broken, the stock may decline further to the next support level. In this instance, Archer Aviation Inc. finds support just below today's level at $11.84. Should this level be breached, the subsequent support from accumulated volume will be at $11.16 and $10.67. This stop may experience substantial fluctuations during the day, indicating high volatility, and with a significant prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is deemed to carry very high risk. Over the past day, the stock moved $1.29 between its high and low points, reflecting a change of 10.21%. For the last week, the stock has recorded an average daily volatility of 10.53%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Archer Aviation, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing losses or negative earnings. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to external factors. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profits and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 14th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at negative 21 cents. It's important to keep a close watch on these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for ACHR Aviation. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to guide your exit strategy. On the downside, ACHR Aviation encounters its first support level at $11.84. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for ACHR Aviation from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 1st of May, 2025, Perkins Tosha conducted an insider sale of 50,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 21st of April, 2025, Rungta Harsh conducted an insider purchase of 259,741 shares of restricted stock units. On the 31st of March, 2025, Rungta Harsh conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the 28th of March, 2025, Perkins Tosha conducted an insider purchase of 63,612 shares of Class A common stock. On the 31st of March, 2025, Perkins Tosha conducted an insider sale of 33,335 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 5.891. Overall, insiders purchased 37,778,697 shares and sold 33,718,123 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $12.85, which reflects a decrease of 3.38%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, leading to a notably high level of risk. The relative strength index, measured over a 14-day period, stands at 81, further amplifying this risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 29 days ago. Is ACHR Aviation stock a good buy? ACHR Aviation Incorporated presents several positive indicators. However, we do not find these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it is recommended as a hold candidate, meaning you may consider maintaining or accumulating your position while waiting for further developments. Upon reviewing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 19th of May, we anticipate ACHR Aviation to open lower with an expected decline of approximately $0.0167, starting at a price of $13.28. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at StockInvest.